You have a child, you do all your best to ensure his wellness, you provide for him, you sacrifice a lot to ensure that he has the best of life. You do all what is within your limits. You even go extra mile to ensure that your child have the best in life. But the only thing that this child of yours could use to appreciate you is by being rebellious to you. He doesn't respect you, he doesn't obey you, he doesn't honor you, he doesn't appreciate you. Will you be pleased with such child? Automatically, I believe you won't be pleased. You will feel pained, betrayed, that with all what I'm doing, you are not appreciating me, you are not obeying me, you are not honoring me. But this same child of ours, to outsiders, is the best to them. He respects them, he obeys them, he honors them. Whenever they call in, immediately he answers them. He gives them what they want. He attends to their needs. But me, his parent, that I'm doing all what is within my limits and even beyond my capacity to ensure that he have the best life, he doesn't appreciate me. When I call him, he doesn't honor my call. When I instruct him, he doesn't follow my instruction. No respect, no appreciation, no honor, but is good to outsiders. Will you consider his goodness to outsiders and overlook his bad deeds towards you? I want to believe that you won't, because you will feel betrayed that, so this boy that is being rebellious to me, he has what it takes to honor me because he's honoring outsiders. He just choose to disobey me. He just choose to belittle me. He just choose to, to be disrespectful to me, even though he has what it takes. Now, on this yardstick, I want us to understand why Almighty Allah is not pleased with the disbelievers. He is the one that created us. He's the one that fashioned us. He's the one that provides for us. He's the one that owns everything. Like he created us from nothing. He brought us into existence and gave us all what we need to survive. He provides virtually everything. Everything. Anything you think you are doing is the one that created the resources that you are using to do it. So with all what this God is doing, with all what this God is, providing for us and doing for us to ensure our wellness, we still have some people amongst us who don't appreciate him, who don't respect him, who don't honor him, who don't obey him. Rather, they give his right to others beside him. Imagine this your rebellious son. He went to school and he wants to be honored on, maybe he had the best grades in school. So he's called out to receive an award. And he's told that bring forth your parents. And you are there looking at him. You are there. He saw you. He felt your presence that you are there. But instead of this child of yours to call you out, that my dad, my mom, this is what I got. This child of yours is calling your errand boy, or calling your driver that takes him to school, or calling your, maybe the cook that, would you be pleased that your honor and your right be given to others beside you when you are doing all what you are supposed to do to ensure the wellness, the satisfaction, the best for your child? Will you be pleased that your child uses others to replace you? No, you won't be pleased. Then how do you think God Almighty, the one who created everything, you did not create your child. You are only you are the driver that brings your child to life, but you are not the one that created your child. It is God Almighty that grants you the child. But even as you are not the creator of your child, you still have lots of rights from your child. Now, what do you expect of God Almighty, who created us from nothing, who fashioned us from nothing, who provided everything for us to ensure our wellness and stability and happiness and peace and tranquility? Then you are now calling others beside him, appreciating others beside him, respecting others beside him, obeying others beside him, and you abandon his worship. Or perhaps you are worshiping him and worshiping others beside him. He won't be pleased because you also won't be pleased. So this is the exact way God Almighty is not pleased with the disbelievers. So now, as a Muslim, the way we see all non-Muslims is that we see them as people who are not honoring their Lord, people who are not respecting and appreciating their Creator. Because anyone who is not on perfect monotheism, automatically the person is worshiping others along with God. Just like a child, a rebellious child, who is giving his parents honor to others beside his parents, while his parents is there, alive, seeing him. But he just decide that no, this is the person that takes me to school, like maybe the driver. So he is the one that I will appreciate because he's the one that takes me to school. Meanwhile, the parents are the one that employed the driver. The parents are the one paying the driver. The driver is not doing a free service. The driver is working based on the instruction of the parents. Then the child now decide that it is that driver that I will respect because he's the one that takes me to school. And because of, he takes me to school, that is how I was able to, achieve this success that I was able to achieve. So I will respect him. You are the one doing all of this behind the scene. But your son is appreciating others beside you. My brother, you won't be pleased. So, just like you won't be pleased with this is the same way God is not pleased. So those verses in the Quran where Allah told us not to take the disbelievers as allies, like the one in Surah Ma'idah where Allah said, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu la tattakhidhu alladhina ittakhadhu dinakum huzuwan wa la'iban min alladhina utul kitaba min qablikum wal kuffaru awliya wattaqullaha in kuntum mu'minin. Allah said, oh you who believe, do not take those who take your religion as an act of play. They take your religion for fun. They take the religion of perfect monotheism. They take the religion of perfectly, respecting and honoring and worshiping God Almighty as much as they deserve. Only Him. When they see you worshiping God alone, instead of, they are the one that is not doing what is right because they are associating partners with God. They are giving God's right to others beside Him. They are doing this evil thing, and when they see you doing the right thing, they still take you for fun. They downgrade you. They see you as being stupid for respecting God Almighty, your creator, their creator, the one who provides for you, the one who provides for them. Just like a rebellious child that abuses an obedient child, a rebellious child that is making fun of an obedient child. So if you as a parent have a neighbor whose child is rebellious, what will you tell your own child? Automatically you tell a child that I don't want you to move with that boy because he's rebellious, he's disrespectful, he doesn't obey his parents. I don't want you to become friends with him. If you have a wife that you are doing all what is within your capacity to satisfy this wife of yours, you provide, you protect, you do everything that is expected of a responsible man. You are doing it to ensure the wellness of this wife of yours. But this wife, she does everything to go against your instruction. She doesn't respect you, she doesn't love you, she doesn't appreciate you. She does do anything that is not pleasing to you. Will you love such wife? No, you won't. You won't. But that wife is good to outsiders. Would you be happy for that? You won't be happy. So someone saying that God Almighty, why can't He overlook those disbelievers that have good behaviors? There are some people that are disbelievers, but they have good manners. They assist people. They assist the orphan. They assist the widow. They help the community. Yes, these are good things to do. But this is misplaced priority. The first goodness that should be done to the one who ensures your protection, your security, your survival, your existence. So before you are good to outsiders, be good to the one who created you first. Respect and honor the one who created you first. So if Allah tells us not to take the disbelievers as friends, it is because of warning us from getting afflicted with the affliction that afflicted them. The affliction of disbelief, the affliction of disrespect to their Lord, the affliction of disobedience to their Lord. So just like you also tell your own son or your child that I don't want you to move with that person because he is rebellious, and I don't want you to I don't want you to learn that evil behavior from him. So this is the same thing the Quran is telling us. So understand this from an Islamic perspective, a perfect monotheistic perspective.